Hello friends, Arthur here, and this is showcase number 44, as always hosted by Ronan, and we start with Gary Only Fans by Gary CXGK, and this is pretty interesting fun track if you lucky, because Unity is a big scene on this track with all these RNG fans and your line. Well, I call them RNG because if you're slightly going left, right, wrong from like one of the fan, you will be kicked out of the track. But overall, really cool, really fun, fast track with risky finish. I was lucky to take. Blossom Island by Codwell, and this one will be slightly exceptional track because it's really fun, but during showcase I couldn't do it, and specifically I couldn't do it the same things that I complaining that I hate it. It's really hard one. It's the loop. So each time I didn't have enough speed, I didn't have enough trajectory, so it always was the problem for me. But in Photomat, I watched this track. It's not really hard. Honestly, what the only, let's say, hard thing that could be really hard. Yes, there is like small slalom part at the end, but you have off-road tires. So it's not really a big problem. So yeah, that's why I took like extra 7 minutes just to try it, and well, I finished it from the first attempt. So really cool track, but for me was very challenging, and for half of the room who also didn't finish it. Whoops Play by Jobby and Maki, and this one first of many tracks that I didn't finish this time because it's a bobsleigh with a lot of really bad obstacles, with a lot of ice, with a lot of zero grip part, and I hate it. I hate it so much. I believe there was only like 3 finishers or something like that. It was really hard one, and yes, I still hate ice. Mish Mash Moosh W92 by Westside, yet another track that I couldn't finish. There is like basically from first attempt we see several people could do it, and as you can see, some of them use, I don't know, I couldn't say a cheat, but let's say different routes. So they take glider from AFK and then took all checkpoints, which still working, I guess, but it's very confusing track, a lot of loops, a lot of transition, some parts are in first person, and last part with glider, it's also for me was quite confusing. So yeah, very challenging, very hard track. Not a lot of people finish. Even first part, first jump for me was very RNG, I would say. Like first 5-6 attempt, I was thrown off the track, not straightforward, but left, right, so I hit everything, even go inside the pipe unintentionally, but it was hard. You know, other parts, especially first person view, was so distraction for me. But it is what it is. Yet another unfinishable track for me. Fire Caner by Just Maki, and Ronan said during the stream that this reference to Jack and Dexter game, and I believe it's something from like PlayStation. Yes, I don't know, I'm not a big console gamer. I never have like console with more than 8-bit, so yeah. But the track is really interesting one. You have really fun part at the beginning where you see the sign or explanation where you need to go, like no crates, just following this ice ball, I don't know. And the end was pretty intense. I think I was quite lucky, I wasn't really fast one, so all these appearing rocks near you, I believe if I could have more speed, I would definitely crash on one of those. So yeah, lucky first place. I believe like second time during showcase where I won the track, so nice. And yeah, I will check what this is, the game or series of the game, I don't know, very curious. Purple and Green Ice is Mean by OGL Game. And yes, this is quite mean track, very hard one, no barriers, full ice, and most people have the same issue. It's the turn after checkpoint 2 and then small wall ride point 3. At least for me, for all 5 minutes, all my attempts, I was crashing there, and the only way how I could finish it is slightly braking. I believe you could do it without it, but it's way out of my league. So yeah, another challenging track, but at least I finished. The Reject File by Tiger Play on PC, and yet another very challenging, very hard track, which yet again I didn't finish, probably because I didn't have enough time, but surprisingly it was a fun one, especially if taking account what type of tracks Tiger built. At the beginning there was more like not challenging but cocky one, I would say, and this one looks more like challenging, and most painful part was the barriers, where you need to hit the barrier and crawl over it. I never was good at it, so yeah, I hate challenging tracks, but from track itself, it's a really great step forward. After each stage of this track you have time to focus on next stage. There's some time gap, rest area, I would say, so really enjoying to try to finish it. H by Poop Sheriff. And guess what? Yes, once more I didn't finish, and probably this is the worst showcase for me from DNF tracks. I don't know, is this autumn, moon or something, but for some reason a lot of tracks that was really bad for me, or maybe it was my end. And yet again, same part, same problem, transition to the loop and loop itself in this specific option. I don't know how to proper handle it, so each time I failed a lot. And the most unfortunate thing that it was almost at the end of the track. So fun, the experience, quick racer. So I don't know, you will see. This is the last track. Honestly, I think this is trolling one, because for all 5 minutes on this track I have two problems. Turn after checkpoint 3, but I found the proper amount of steering in most of the case, and then the jump itself. I even don't know where you need to go, or if you mean you need to over jump. I don't think you have enough speed, or I'm doing something wrong and you need be very precise to go slightly left or under this sign. I don't know, but after that it looks like it's almost at the end and you need all your speed, because it seems like the finish itself it's fully wrote with speed check, or maybe there are boosters that throw you into the finish. I don't know, but yeah, all these showcase was very hard. Some challenging track, even if I didn't finish them, I love them. They was built nicely, and one of the excuses for me it was my lack of issue. Some of them were trolling one, which I think built hard just to be hard. It was the main purpose without any other reason. So yeah, strange feeling after this showcase, but it is what it is. And yet another. So yeah, let me know what you think, and leave like if you like to see how I'm suffered a lot. And see you next time.